Welcome to this video. This is a 15-minute game. I'm playing R.C. Dorov, very high rated for 15 minute. And it's, yes, it's not a new account or anything. Did I play him before? Yeah, I played him once in 15 minute. The statistic tells me, and for a win. Let's see. Yeah, we got the Scotch opening. Where bishop b4 check is my pet line. Yeah, I'll do that.
Check.
I have quite some experience by now with this. Okay, well here b takes c is the way to go. And now bishop to d3. Yeah, queen h4 is the move that I like to play. But it's tricky. Queen h4, queen e2 to answer knight f6 with h3. Yeah. Yeah, I still always feel tempted to play the move anyway. I always come on, I do that. This is a bit questionable, but I still like it. I can't help it. Knight f6, there is h3, intending g3. There is also d6 here. d6, knight e7, something like that. Yeah, I wonder. Maybe I should start with that. Okay. Let's start with this move and see what happens. White has many possible moves, of course. He can still play this h3 move to prepare g3 to kick the queen. But there are also moves like knight d2, which looks very normal. Trying to harass the queen with knight f3. Okay, but maybe, am I actually maybe threatening? Well, threatening is a bit much, but bishop g4, in a way, he cannot play f3, so... yeah, in a way, this is kind of a threat, at least. Still, I like knight d2, bishop g4. You probably can even play knight f3. Yeah, not sure. Knight d2 looks very normal. White can also play a move like bishop to e3, which is a very solid way to play. But probably not as promising as other continuations. Of course, you can also consider to castle, but bishop g4 is a nice move to get in with tempo. Bishop g4 and then knight f6 is really good development. And there is some piece play on the king, so... it's taking a while. It's not so easy, this position. You can consider quite a number of options. I like knight d2. I guess I would play knight d2 here to get the knight to f3. Or h3. This is probably still a good move. Yeah, g3, there's always queen h3. This is just not good, I believe. It weakens White's king side enormously. Yeah, h3 or knight d2 would be my preference. Well, he's taking a really long time. Yes, he's not disconnected. Sometimes it happens. Gotta disconnect and then it takes ages before the platform actually registers the disconnect. But he's just taking a very long time. What else is there? Maybe, well, e5 could be a move. Maybe e5. No, e5, this bishop g4. Yeah, this is really, really bad. Yeah. Can also think about b4 or a4 to complete the number of candidate moves. a4 would threaten. Okay, he's going for that, which is a very, as mentioned, a very solid way to play. I'll think I just take it or not. I could play bishop g4, still winning a tempo. And well, yeah, it would also get the queen to a somewhat uncomfortable square. Okay, I still like that. It's a very simple way to play. I can develop now knight f6, e5. There is knight g4, completely wrong. And I have knight g4, possibly knight e5 now. Yeah, bishop e3 was a somewhat tame way to play. It should not pose any substantial problems to black. And this knight g4 business is really a bit annoying. Especially something like, let's say, Castle's knight g4 is already a bit tricky for white. I'm threatening the mate here. And okay, you can play queen g3, but I can exchange and put the knight to e5. Okay, let's think about it. Should I play knight g4, getting queens off? It pretty much exchanges queens, as queen g3 is the only real answer. Yeah, it's probably just the right move. What can you do? Queen d4, there's c5. That's completely wrong. And yeah, here, this is of course a possible move. I thought knight e5 now looks like a good response, putting this knight right in the middle of the board. That is a bit unexpected. Okay. Bishop to a6. It feels wrong. What is this bishop doing on a6? I have bishop g4. This is one pretty good move against it. He cannot go f3. He must move the queen basically. And it's not like there are many very good squares. I can also think about taking and then a move like queen to g5. It attacks g2. White cannot castle as the knight is hanging. Might castle long. Yeah, that's actually a good move. Okay. So and this bishop g4 stuff. Takes, queen g5, long castles, yeah. Probably. Queen g2 looks very, very shaky. I'm not sure if I'm what to do with this. Should I take it? Yeah, come on, I'll take it. I was really a bit unsure. The knight is very nice on e5. I'm not sure how to continue here. Would like to play a move like queen to f4 or something. Playing attacking d2 so that he cannot easily castle. Yeah, if I just castle. Not bad. I can just castle. It's not bad at all. If he castles, there is even f4 available. Maybe. f5, I mean. Long castles, f5. But white has got f4, which is a bit annoying. I'll activate the queen here. So he cannot castle short because it hangs. He cannot castle long because f2 hangs. So he will do something else. g3, there is g3. The problem is g3, knight f3 takes, queen takes. There is queen takes c6, which is a very serious issue. Of course, I didn't see any of that. Ooh, this is not good. Not good at all. Yeah, what do I do? Queen here probably. If he goes f4, I must play knight f3. Knight f3 check takes, queen c6 check. Queen c6 check. Yeah. King d8 probably. Takes on a8 check. King d7 takes on h8, and I can take f1 and h1. Completely crazy. Maybe that's a draw or something. Not good. Yeah, but he will, I mean, he will play f4, I'm pretty sure. Or is there... Well, if he castles, I can do something like queen to c8. Just gaining this kind of tempo on the queen so that I'm much more secure again. Okay, f4, checking. Knight takes, queen takes f3, queen takes c6, check. King e7. Okay, he is castling. Probably a wise decision. Okay, I can play queen here. I can play the queen all the way back. I could also try to play a wacky move like g5, trying to make sure that this knight stays on e5. Okay, can play... I have this check on any knight move. G5, F3. Then I can still play Queen C8 if I want. Okay, I'm doing that. I'm doing that. A move that I can also consider at some point is King to D7. Looks a bit crazy, but why not? It connects the rooks and it protects C6, C7. Very, very complicated position. Yeah, everything is completely dependent on this knight position on E5. If my knight stays there and is not in any way a liability, I'm perfectly fine, but it might still be a problem. Okay, let's see here. I can drop all the way back to C8 if I like. It's not bad actually. It's a pretty. The end game would be pretty okay. At least nothing terrible to fear. But it's a bit of a lame move, really. If I go to E6, yeah, F4, takes, rook G8 check, king off to H1, and then the knight. It does not have a good square. I cannot really. It's no way to finish right off, really. Yeah, I would like to go to E6 as knight C4 is also prevented with that, but F4. F4 looks tricky. I mean, it looks exceptionally risky, but don't really see a justification at the moment. Okay, I need to play a move. I drop all the way back. I expect something like queen to A4, maybe. Trying to keep some pressure on C6. And keeping knight C4 in the position. If he exchanges queens, I think I should be alright. I mean, there's no reason why black should be worse in this position after the queen trade. Okay, he went all the way back. Probably queen c4, knight c4. Okay, but knight c4 I can actually play. Queen e6. Should be alright. I'm of course trying to make use of my rook on the h file. He plays f4. I can maybe take, g pawn takes, and queen g4 check. Could be a possibility. F4 looks fairly logical though. I mean, trying to play against my best piece on e5. Maybe this is an idea. Knight c4, queen e6, knight to e3. Could be. Trying to get it to f5, but I get an h4. Okay, I don't want to spend any more time trying to not fall so far behind on the clock. Knight e3, g4, there's f4. Knight f3 check. Rook takes f3, exchanging the sacrificing the exchange for tremendous compensation. So on knight e3 I cannot really play g4. Okay, he chose the simple way to play. Okay. On f4 I also have this intermediate check. Should I take first? Yeah, maybe take first. And now, well, I can also insert this check, which I'm not sure about really, or should I just go here?
Check.
I go to c5 first. And let's see now. e5, I have d5. It's probably not. And now e5, there's also queen d5 check. The question is how to coordinate my rooks. Rook b8. Is this worth something? I'm not sure. I'd like to double, of course, on the G file. The G file is the open file. Yeah, I'm not sure. I only have 4 minutes, so better get going. Yeah, I have the slightly worse pawn structure, but I'm not quite sure if this is of any importance. A direct idea of rook b8 is queen to b5, possibly. Attacking on b... Oh, wow, this is surprising, really. He allows me to go to d4. Okay, maybe he just protects it. Still, it's a bit of a surprising move. Maybe he wants to go e5. e5 to open up the center. Yeah, certainly possible. Okay. Need to connect the rooks. There is simply no way around that. The king might get a check on from h3 here. This might be, but my next move will be rook e8 anyway. And see what I can do against the e4 pawn. Maybe I can play f5, just brutally attacking it. Ah, that's not. That's really an idea. After he has played c4 and b3, my king would even have quite a spot here on b7. It's not completely off. Okay, want to use the open files. Well, that's not bad here, this position. It should be okay for me. Okay. Okay, then this is check on f5. This is what he wants to do, but his king is also very open.
Check.
My king on b7 is quite okay. Okay, let's see. Who can he take here? Well, he can, but I have e5 attacked. Maybe this is a move. Getting the rook here. Maybe rook g8. And queen f7, I can take e5. So It should be okay. Or maybe I can get something against his king. My king is quite okay now, really, on b7. And he's getting very short on time now. At least I have some minutes extra. Yes, but I don't want to exchange queens now. I can take here. Is there some way not to trade queens? Would really prefer that, if possible. Rook d4, it looks totally ridiculous. A self-pin. But it's not rook e4 maybe, no. Yeah, I don't want to trade queens, really. How to avoid it? I can go to a5. Maybe a terrible decision. I don't know. When queen trade was okay, no problem or anything. This is just a bit of a gamble. Yeah, it's got rook e3. $137. Yes, I saw that. I wanted to. This I didn't see. Oh.
Check.
Oh. This wasn't a good gamble. Ah, no. I completely spoiled this position. It was perfectly okay. I should have just traded queens here. Unbelievable. Okay, it's still not easy at all to play. I need to get to the pawns here.
Time warning.
Yeah, it's just a very bad position. Queen f8. Oh, okay. Can I afford queen d5 or is this just lost? Don't know. It's probably just lost, right? $19. Ah, no. And now I overlooked this bloody move. No. Okay.
Black resigns.
Yeah, rook b8 he can just take. Oh, this was bad. This was really bad. I mean, yeah, I was gambling a bit too much here. I mean, rook e5 is just completely okay, but it's also not good for black. I was hoping on his bad king position and try to keep the queens on, but it's probably not really good. The real problem was I thought about this and wanted to go here, but this is just nonsense because of rook here. And well, the queen is just not well placed on the queen side. I was just playing for too much. I have no problem here. This is just a good position, no problem whatsoever. And this is a good move, f6. This is a strong move. Wow. This would have set him lots of problems. The problem is what is white's move now. Yeah, he cannot take. It's just losing instantly.
Check.
This as well. Well, you cannot really take in any way. White must play something like this and try to keep the balance, probably successfully. But okay, this was a strong move. Rook g4 was possible, but here, yeah, I just must take here. This is something like this is just okay. There's nothing happening really. Just equal. Yeah, well, I have 1 minute more on the clock, so I wanted to try to keep it complicated. Here I must probably take, yeah. I didn't see c5 at all, and this gets really tricky now. The computer wants to take on b5. I have rook b4. Okay, yeah, then this is then that's still okay for me actually. If I can take here, there's nothing too terrible happening. That's okay. Yeah, then I must take. After
Check.
that, I'm probably just lost. Yeah. I mean, okay, probably didn't play it the best way possible with this minute on the clock, but it's just a win. Yeah, this is too much to the pawn now on e7. Yeah. I probably, I mean, I had f6. This was one possibility, and okay, I could have defended better, but probably it just does not make much sense to avoid the queen trade. There is there's not much happening here. It's just a normal position, completely yeah, unclear in a way. It's but it should be with mutual chances.
Check.
Yeah, this f6 move, this is a strong move. Yeah, this is probably saving the day for white. Getting a pawn back. Yeah, I didn't see that. This would have helped. Yeah, it was a very complicated game anyway. Well, not quite sure about many things here. What I'd like to know is, after this f4 should be okay, right? I wasn't sure at all.
Check.
This here.
Check.
Yeah, that's a draw. The computer gives it as a draw. Yeah, this
Check.
was my suspicion that we both
Check.
that we can play this. Is this a perpetual? Check, 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 check. Check here, check, check here. It should be a perpetual, right?
Check. Check.
Yeah, I get
Check.
this check in and queen b5.
Check.
Yeah, it's a perpetual. Yeah, a bit of a shame. I should have really played the queen trade.
Check. Check.
Yeah, my problem was I wanted to go here and thought, well, the queen comes back somehow and tries to harass his king. But there's this rook e3 move, and this makes the whole procedure useless. I cannot take here, of course, because of rook b3. Alright, but it was an interesting game. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.